Hey, what's going on? Daniel here. Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about the best creatives that you should be testing if you're running Facebook ads for your brand. So if you have an online business, if you have an e-commerce business and you're trying to run Facebook ads, or maybe you're already doing that, now these are the best creative testing that I have done personally for brands. And it's the same approach that this brand right here that I'm putting on the screen has been able to do over $200,000 in just 30 days. And another brand that hasn't run ads online before, very tiny small business, go from zero to over $10,000 in just a few weeks of running ads. So this is everything about that I know about creative testing, and I'm going to give it all to you in this video. So if you have an e-commerce business, I like to categorize e-commerce businesses into two. One, it's the self-descriptive product and the non-self-descriptive product. Now, what are some examples of a self-descriptive product, which is what I will focus on in this video because that's frankly what I have the most experience with. Now, a self-descriptive product would be something like a clothing brand or a wristwatch brand or a phone case brand, or something that you can easily tell what it does by just looking at the product. Now, this is probably not applicable to something like electronics or just about anything that needs a lot of detail, that needs people to understand what it does in order for them to determine whether or not it's valuable. So there are three broad categories of creative testing that you should be doing if you're running Facebook ads, and any of this could work for your business. But I'm going to reveal to you one that has worked so well, at least in the last couple of months. And a lot of people, what they get wrong when trying to run ads on Facebook is that they keep things too complicated. Now, if you're watching this right now, you've probably seen other videos as well that tells you that you need to test this, test that, you need to test in videos, you need to be testing this, you need to be doing all of these crazy things that I see online. But having been running ads for over 5 years now, and even more so in the last 1 year, I've seen that keeping things very simple is going to be the one thing that will accelerate your business the most. Now, these are the three types of creatives that you should be testing. One is just text on your product image, just a text that highlights what your product is about, or if you have any promotional offer or a discount code or anything of that nature, just put it on there on your image. So it could be just a plain image. Say for example, if it's an apparel like a clothing line, you want to take one image of your clothing and just add your text, of course, designed really well. You want to get a graphics designer for this, and just add a text of any promotional offer that you have on that product itself. So you can have your logo in there, you can have whatever you want, but you want to keep your text to about 20% of your product itself, so the product is still showing, people can still understand what it is, but you still have your message being passed across on that image itself. Now, the second you want to test is obviously a video. You want to have a user-generated content. Of course, you can get this on websites like Below, where you send out your product to an influencer and they make a type of user-generated content. Now, these are kind of fading away, but we still see that this kind of videos they still work on Facebook. Now, you can have like a mashup style video of about 3 different videos and combine those into just one video. And Below has now like a type of service that allows you to send out the same storyboard, the same script to different creators, and they can help you create a mashup of 3 videos. And it's going to look at something like what you have on the screen right now. I'm going to just put it right here so you can watch what I'm talking about.
Dream home renovation?
You can get those funds by accessing your home's equity with freerateupdate.com.
And it doesn't have to be complicated. Let us simplify.
So the third type of creative that you want to test is obviously your product picture. So a lot of people think that this is such a simplistic approach and it doesn't work, but I can tell you right now that the best performing creatives that I've seen in the last 1 year has been just a product picture. Say for example, you have an apparel business, you sell clothing. We call them the flat lays, and that is something like this, what you're looking at right now. Just you showcasing your product with the highest quality image possible. Now you can test this in a carousel, you can test this as a single image, and you can even test it as a slideshow. But what I've seen to perform the best is to test your flat lay image as a single image. And of course, you want to try carousel as well. This brand particularly that I'm working with, I've seen the best performances on their carousels, but the carousel still comes in the form of flat lay images in the single style. So you don't want to complicate things. I'm giving it to you as I am seeing it. Okay, so if you have an apparel business, if you have a fashion business, maybe you sell accessories, eyewear, wristwatches, whatever that is, as long as it is self-descriptive, people can understand what that product does, you should just go ahead and be testing these right now. Single flat lay images in carousel style or in single ad format types. So these are the types of creatives that I've seen to work really well. So if you're doing any creative tests on Facebook ads, let me know down in the comments. And if you're looking to work with someone or maybe just want to learn how to do Facebook ads, click on the link in the description down below. You can work with me personally and I will do whatever I can to make sure that I address your concerns. Again, if this video has been helpful, consider subscribing, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Like I said, my name is Daniel and I hope to see you in the next video.